Again about the library. Go ahead.
In the mid-70s, I was hired by Echo to do oral history interviews and transcribe them on my Smith Corona manual typewriter. Interviews with the oldest people in the village. And one of my favorites was the oldest person in the village, who I was told to interview first because she was going to die first. She did not die first. She lived to be 102 or 104. Leila White Wells, and she lived in the little house on Upper Street, also known as Elm Street, which is now red behind the big yellow schoolhouse. And when her husband died, she sold the farm near the railroad tracks on Route 22 in Beaucret, and she moved into town. She was born on John Brown's farm. Her parents were so poor, they moved in with an aunt and uncle, and that's where she was born. She crossed the lake in a sleigh with her brother driving the sleigh, with her sister on the ice from Whalen's Bay, to go to Burlington to buy fabric for her wedding dress. The two horses broke through the ice midway and went down on a big plate of ice. Her brother got out of the sleigh. The girls got out of the sleigh. Her brother whipped the horses to encourage them, not to punish them, and told them to stay still, to stay right where they were. And the horses slowly floated up on that piece of ice, and the piece of ice came up right where it should have been. They all got back into the sleigh, went to a stable in Vergennes, I think, or Charlotte, and he traded horses there. He rented another pair of horses, told the livery owner, feed my horses, water my horses, rub them down, because we have to recross the lake after we get my sister's wedding dress fabric and buttons and laces and bows and everything. They went to Burlington, they got all the stuff they needed for the wedding dress, came back to the livery stable, turned in the rental horses, hitched up his rested, well-fed, dried-off team, recrossed the lake, avoiding the place where the horses had gone down, returned to Whalen's Bay, went home, and the wedding went on as planned.